Hello everyone, my name, if you didn't know, is Box2, and I'm here to tell you today about a game that is near and dear to my heart. A game that I've been playing since I was birthed from my mama's stomach. A game that has the ability to turn any old and boring day into the best day that you could have ever had in your entire life. Of course, what other game could I possibly be talking about besides Raid Shadow Legends? Thank you, Raid, for sponsoring today's video. And to my new players watching this right now, I just want to let you know that there will be a lot of free stuff up ahead for you. So prepare yourselves. And here's an example. Click my link in the description or scan my QR code to get an insane bonus available only via my link. You will immediately get a huge starter pack with a Lightsworn, a very strong epic champion from the Sacred Order. And you'll get another starter pack after reaching level 15, which contains Juliana, an epic champion and a boss killer. Very exciting stuff. Now, you've probably heard a lot about this game since, you know, everyone and their grandmas and their grandpas and their dogs and their uncles and their entire bloodline is playing this game. And quite honestly, I have no idea why you are not playing this game right now. Because me personally, the second I wake up every single day, I immediately open up Raid and immerse myself into the wonderful, rich world of Teleria. Now, there's plenty of reasons to start playing Raid Shadow Legends, and if I were to sit here and list every single one of these reasons, well then, we'd all be old and dead. But I, because I'm so gracious, will do you the favor of handpicking some of the top reasons to start Raid Shadow Legends right now. First of all, Raid has over 4 million users and 250 million downloads. You know, I wasn't lying when I said that everyone and their moms were playing this game. Raid's popularity isn't just for show. It's no fluke that they've been so successful so far. There is a plentiful of reasons why they have a 4.7 out of 5 rating on the Apple Play Store and a 4.5 out of 5 rating on the Google Play Store. Raid has over 800 plus champions, 16 factions, 1 million plus builds, 30 plus bosses. One of the biggest problems that games have these days is that, you know, they lack content. But with Raid, content will almost seem endless. And plus the fact that they have constant monthly updates just adds more to the replayability. And one very underrated thing about Raid is their social features. Seriously, like their social features are not something to gloss over. Raid has cross-platforming, which means that you will be able to play with the players who play on their PC, on their phones, or even their Samsung fridges. Their cross-platforming will allow you to play with your friends and your family no matter what platform that they're on. So do not be afraid to create a clan and invite all your buddies over for a great guild experience. Work together to build your clan into a respectable and powerful guild that the entire server will acknowledge. Now, before I played Raid, I was like you guys, you know, skeptical, wary, and unwilling to try Raid for myself due to what some people were saying about the game. But it was until I actually finally downloaded it and ran the game for the first time that I realized that I was such a stupid fool.
Oh my god. I get it.
The game is honestly perfect for someone like me. You know, one of the biggest things that I look forward to in a game is their characters. When a game has bad design characters, it almost immediately makes me uninterested because, you know, if I don't care about the characters that I'm using in my team, then, you know, what's the reason for me to even use them in the first place, right? But there are so many unique and interesting character designs in Raid that I almost feel overwhelmed, but in a good way.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
That's why he's doing this! Just cool, then into the mouth.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's why he's everything. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Now, let me ask you some questions, okay? Do you like Norse mythology? Do you like characters like Loki, Thor, Freya, and Odin? Because if you do, then I should probably let you know right now that Raid is running one of the biggest events to date, the Asgard Divide. This event lasts from August 21 to November 22.
Come on, you know I'm terrible at waiting for things.
We'll be right back with more Laverne and Shirley.
But I want it now.
And every player will be able to collect 4 champions based off Norse mythology. These 4 free champions will be Loki the Deceiver, Thor Feyhammer, Odin Feyfather, and Freya Fateweaver. These 4 characters are Raid's own unique take on these familiar figures from the Norse mythology. And in my opinion, they all look cool as hell. And not only that, everyone can get the legendary champion, Loki the Deceiver, for absolutely free, just by simply logging into Raid for 7 days between now and October 23rd. Players can then log in for an additional 7 days after that to earn even more rewards and even access a second phase of rewards once the 14 days of login bonuses have been earned. And as part of the Asgard Divide, players can also enter the Event Dungeon. The Event Dungeon is a limited time dungeon that sees you facing off against enemies and a boss. And in this event, you will have to test your strength against the almighty Odin Feyfather. You'll definitely be needing all the help that you can get. So don't forget that 3 of the Norse mythology themed characters can be acquired via in-game activities, which means that they are free to play friendly. And if you think that this is where all the free stuff ends, then you would be dead wrong, because there's one more set of free loot that you can get. After downloading the game with my tracking link, again, it will be in the description below, or you can just scan my QR code, which I will enlarge in right now. There you go. Yeah, just go ahead and scan that. You will immediately be met with a huge starter pack with a free light sword, a very strong and formidable epic champion. I mean, just look at this big burly hunk of metal. This guy's cool as fuck. His kit allows you to keep your team alive with an increased defense buff and a revive on death skill. He'll be a very good support unit to have. And additionally, if you reach level 15, you will be met with another starter pack, and this time you will be getting a free Juliana. Juliana is an epic rarity, and she is a boss killer. Definitely something that you will be needing as a newer player.
Crazy, man. Hold up. Jumping jacks. You niggas wanna work out, you muscle, you big muscle motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do when it's time to pay your bills? You gonna use that thing? What you gonna do when this shit get real? You know what I'm saying? I know. Oh no. Whoa. 7 racks. Big racks. Uh-oh. 2, 2, 3, man. Go get the album.
Now, before I end the video, let me just tell you about my personal opinions about Raid. My favorite feature that they have is PvP. I'm a very competitive person myself, so, being able to bring my team that I've built from the ground up by myself into a PvP arena and crushing the other players brings me a tremendous amount of joy. Seeing my teams prevail against other players' teams pushes me to build them with even stronger and stronger builds, so that one day I will be the very best, like no one ever was. But yeah, anyways, that will do it for today's video. If you haven't been convinced to download Raid yet, then I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out. Before you click off the video though, I urge you one last time to at least give Raid a try before you hate on it. Because who knows, man, you might actually enjoy the game. After all, it's free to download, so it won't cost you a single penny. But yeah, again, thank you Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you guys next time.